Good morning, everybody. What's up? Good morning, everybody. It's your girl Aisha, otherwise known as Miss Champagne. Welcome to my channel if you're new here. I live in Central Florida, Zone 9. I am starting a tropical food forest. I live on about a half an acre. So I moved here a couple months ago in March. We are in September, so a lot of my trees and stuff are still young. I've been gardening for about 3 years, started in 2020. Very new to this, so thank you for joining along in my journey. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you're returning, hey. I'm going to be starting in the side of my garden just to give you guys a little update on what's been going on. I have not really been out here. I do have a newborn baby. He'll be 2 months old next week. So just slowly starting to get back out here in the garden, but wanted to show you guys what's been going on. So let's get started. All right, so this is the side of my house. This is, let's see, northwest side. A lot of these crepe myrtles, well, all of these crepe myrtles were already here by the previous owner. I did add this jaboticaba. It's like a Brazilian grape. Produces a little fruit on the actual trunk of the tree. It is very slow growing, so it'll be a few years before we get any fruit off of that, but I'm very excited to try that one. This is my patanga cherry. Another really young plant, just planted that in, I think, April. I planted both of these trees, got them from Green Dreams. These are lots of pineapple tops. You'll see them kind of throughout my property. Every time I eat a pineapple, I put the top in the ground. I've got some dragon fruit that is doing good. I can't remember the variety. I think it's a red flesh variety. Got it from a co-worker. She brought in some cuttings. So these are cuttings of that cutting. I left the original at the house that I was renting, and I planted them in the ground, and they got really big, and I didn't want to uproot them, so I just took a cutting. But they're doing good. When we first moved here, our summer has been brutal. We had a lot of sun damage, so that's what you see right there. But it has grown a lot of side shoots since then. So it's recovering and doing well. This is my oldest pineapple. About 1.5 years. So hopefully next year we will get a pineapple. I love the pineapple tops. They're actually really pretty plants. This is my Barbados cherry, finally starting to grow. It was in a pot for 2 years, so it didn't really do anything. All of this is added. None of this was here. This is my firebush. Gonna get this in the ground. They get very big, so I was trying to decide where I wanted to put it so it can provide like shade to some of my stone fruit trees that I'm gonna show you guys. But it's native to Florida. The bees, the butterflies, the pollinators, they all love it. I planted some milkweed. We got it over here. These are some vincas. They thrive in our summer, totally unbothered. These are my chickens. So funny story, that was Queenie. We thought she was a girl. Of course, we thought we were getting all female chicks, but definitely turned out to be a rooster, so now we call him King. He's coming over here protecting his girls. That white one there is Elsa. And then next to King is Cleopatra. Those are my Easter eggers. We got them at the same time. And then Elsa we had about 2 weeks before we got them too. But Elsa is definitely his favorite. Then I have my hydrangea that I got for Mother's Day that I'm trying to keep alive. This is one of my plum trees. I think it's Mariposa. Yeah, Mariposa. Surviving. Does have some damage from all the sun, so it is getting a little crispy. So my plan is to hopefully plant that fire bush over here somewhere. Provide a little bit of shade at some point in time during the day. That is east facing, so the sun pretty much comes over. They do get a little bit of shade from my neighbor's tree, but we'll see. These are my blueberry plants and some salvia. This one I may have lost. I don't know. I'm gonna leave it for now, see if it grows back anything. We'll see. I did buy a new blueberry. That one did good in the summer heat. This one had bigger leaves, so it was a different variety. I don't remember. I got it from Lowe's. I don't really think they list the variety, but it did not do well in our summer heat. This is my methyl plum. It had lost a lot of its leaves, but they are starting to grow back. So it's doing good. And then this is my Florida Prince. And this is specially grown or cultivated by, I think, Florida State University to grow in Florida. It doesn't require as many chill hours as the other peach varieties. So they're a little smaller than your peaches in the store, but I'm looking forward to getting some peaches off this hopefully next season. Back there, I do plan on eventually putting some more trees. Like I said, that is the east part of my garden or my backyard. So a lot of the morning is shaded by all of those trees, but it provides privacy, so I don't want to remove them. But yeah, lots of plans. Hopefully an in-ground garden back here. So let's take you over to the beginning of my food forest. This is my golden nugget jackfruit. It produces those gigantic, they're like 3 or 4 pound tropical fruit. I'm hoping that it does well. They're kind of frost sensitive, so I do have some covers that I already purchased in the event that we get down to the 30s. That's Anna. Her and Elsa were adopted. We kind of got them from somebody at my husband's job. They couldn't take care of them as chicks, so we agreed to get them. And then 2 other accidental roosters. The one with the white tail is Big Red. He's a little bit of a bully towards other chickens, so he gets put up by himself. Those are our ducks, Donald and Daisy. And our chicken with the black tail is Miss Frizzle. Even though we think that that may be a rooster too. That one hasn't crowed. So far, only King and Big Red are doing on crowing. So we'll see. And the two gold, those are Buff Orpingtons. They're just the twins. We didn't really give them a name. All right, this is my Adamoya or Sweet Sop, doing well. This is my pink Eureka lemon. Has never produced a lemon. I've had it for, goodness, it may have been almost 3 years. Nope, not 3 years. Definitely 2 though. So I don't know. If it doesn't produce anything next summer, I may get rid of it, put something else here. It is a very, very pretty plant. It has these variegated leaves, which are gorgeous. So I don't know. This is my, which one is this? Dwarf Julie. Samson, leave the chickens alone. Samson trying to play with them. Dwarf Mango. This is my Julie. We just got that one. It's been doing well. Lots of new growth. This one was here when we got here. It looks like it may be a lemon variety or a citrus variety, but I think it has that leaf curl disease or something, because all of the leaves look kind of disformed. It's like a virus that Florida has when it comes to citrus. So I think I'm going to get rid of it because I don't want it to start spreading to my other ones. This one is my pink guava. Got this from Lowe's. I'm going to have to spray it again. It keeps getting the little white aphids on it, or whatever they're called. I think they're aphids. I don't know if you can see it, but I just spray them off with a water hose. This is my dwarf Hawaiian. This is my Cabernet banana. It's like a grocery store variety. This was my in-ground bed. It was nothing but just a sand pit. We have like white sugar sand, so I had to add some black cow compost. Samson, no, leave the chickens alone. Lots of organic matter. We have 3 rabbits, so all of their bedding and stuff goes in here to hopefully get this going. Sweet potatoes are looking fabulous though. I'll probably do a harvest at the end of September because they're still doing good. I haven't seen any flowers yet. Sweet potatoes are in the morning glory family, so they produce really pretty like purple flowers. This is a weed, meaning I didn't plant it, but it's really pretty. I did the little plant search thing and it says it's a cassia. I don't know, but we left it for now. It produces these little things. I'm guessing they're seed pods. Sunflowers have come to their end. I'm going to cut them down and feed them to the chickens. Just go over here. This is my Maha Chinook, another Asian variety of mango. Slower growing. This was a lemon that I planted from seed. This one is one of my mulberries. I think it's maybe the world's best mulberry over here. And then I have an ever-bearing mulberry over here. And then this giant bush here, let me see if you can see it without the sun, is my roselle. It's planted in one of the cinder blocks, and it is doing really good, probably because it's so close to the chicken coop. No flowers on it yet, so I'm gonna try to give it like some phosphorus or bone meal to see if that'll encourage some flower growth. And I just have some zinnias and some lemongrass. And again, that's my everbearing mulberry. I think this is a coconut cream mango. This is my papaya that I got from Lowe's. So I don't know what variety. That's a Kent mango. I have some pineapple sage. This is my LSU fig. Lots of new growth. Hopefully we get some figs next year. This is my Myers lemon. I have 3 pretty decent size lemons on here. So almost ready. This one produces every year. This is a blackberry. Doing good. I'm gonna be filling up these raised beds today since it's a little cool this morning. I have my lemon thyme and parsley that is still doing well. I try to keep it shaded. This is my shishito, these 2, and then a bell pepper. It really suffered with the heat, but it is still alive. So I am hoping that, you know, now that our temperatures are dropping in the evening, that it will bounce back. And these are 2 mimosa trees. I got the seeds from Hawaii that I'm hoping will get growing. And then these are all empty, basically just filled with weeds. And then here are some carrots. It's a really old carrot. I just leave it in here because it hasn't gone to seed yet, and the rabbits really love the tops. And then this, I think, is a serrano, because they're still really skinny, so I can't remember if that was a serrano or jalapeno. That is my dwarf cavendish. Doing really good. I think I need to come and cut down one of the pups. Yeah, bananas produce these little baby pups, like a baby banana. And I was researching, and it says not to have more than 3. So I have to remove that 4th one. This is my oregano. A trooper has handled the summer quite well. These are my cosmos, looking quite pathetic, but they finally blossomed. And these were my tiger lilies. They are done for the season. And an onion that I left behind. Alright, and this pond is new. We put this in, well, my daughter put this in when we first moved here. Another pineapple plant. You can see them kind of scattered all over the yard. We did have all these beautiful lilies, but I have 2 uninvited guests. One is sticking his head up. You probably can't see it on the camera, but 2 turtles, and they ate all of the lilies within a matter of 2 days. So now all you see is just the dead ones kind of floating. But the lilies are gone. So I'm a little sad about that. They were just now getting ready to put on their flowers, and I was looking forward to it. But yeah, we added this pond. We added the canna lilies that are beside it. We added these foxtail palms. This bench was already on the property, so we just moved it over here. These are some more plants that I'm going to be putting around the pond. More pineapples. But yeah, we have goldfish in here, some algae eaters, and now some turtles. So they haven't bothered the arrowhead, I think because it's above water, but they decimated the lilies that was in here. And that is pretty much it. This is very untamed. We got to cut that back. We've got some Mexican petunias in here. Those were here when we got here. We got some Biden's alba, a weed, but it's supposed to be medicinal and edible, but I probably won't be eating it. But the pollinators love it, so I don't pull that weed when I see it. We have this gorgeous, it looks like a plumeria, the flowers do, but it's not. I can't remember the name of it. I think it's like bouquet of flowers or wedding bouquet or something like that. And then this is a passion fruit that I just got. I'm going to put it up by the chicken coop to kind of grow along the cattle panel that we have. So it'll be like a living hedge. And I just want to show you guys some seedlings that I got. Ready for the fall. We've got some midnight snack, my favorite cherry. Just planted some San Marzanos and some sun gold cherry tomatoes. And then I have some tropical greens. My Georgia collards haven't come up and my dino kale hasn't come up. But I can't pronounce this, like an Asian green. And then we have some Egyptian spinach. We have some Ethiopian kale that came up, and then some chives. So I did a big boo-boo when it came to my seeds. I left them outside pretty much the whole month of July. They were in the bar area, and you know, you should store your seeds in like a dry place where they won't get exposed to a lot of sun or high humidity. And I think it destroyed my seeds because nothing that I saved germinated. Like these I just saved like right before I went in to have my baby. And then this was, I literally just squished a tomato and buried the seeds. So luckily a lot of companies are having seed sales. So I did purchase quite a few because I have to restart my collection. I did purchase some starts. I've got a different variety of tomato. It's called Somerset. It's supposed to be a heat tolerant hybrid, like a slicing tomato. So we'll see about that. This one is a sweet banana pepper. And then I have a jalapeno, like a giant jalapeno one. And then I just bought some sage. Because for some reason I can never grow this from seed. I don't know what it is. All the rest I can grow from seed, but not that one. This is my green stalk. We took it down for the hurricane. Since then I have amended the soil that's in here with a little bit of black cow and some Miracle Grow potting mix so that it's really loose. So I'm going to plant a lot of my contender bush beans and hopefully another round of okra. We'll see if I can sneak that in. This I believe is a Georgia collard, volunteered itself. I had collards in here last spring, so it volunteered itself. And that one, I'm not sure, it may be a hybrid of a seed. because I had mustard in here as well. So the leaves don't look like a collard. They look more like a mustard, and they're soft. So I think this is a mustard, and that is definitely my Georgia collard. So they volunteered themselves. They started growing on their own. I may take note that I can start those seeds in the summer, and the plant will do just fine. It hasn't bolted or gone to seed the whole summer long. It doesn't have a lot of insect damage. So I think I will follow nature and plant this during the summertime. Start the seed straight outside in the summertime and take it from there. And just so my mom can see her update, here's my aloe. It's put on a lot of baby aloes. And then my rose, I need to come in here and try to prune it, pull some of these weeds that are getting in the way. But yeah, it's putting on a second flush of flowers, so that's good. It looked pretty sad like a month ago, but it's coming back. And I think it's a climbing rose, but it's doing good. So here's your rose, Mom. This one's getting ready to open. It's like a pretty dark pink. It's really pretty. And that is it. Whew, I am sweating. Guys, it's like 7:30 in the morning and it's hot. But yeah, that's the update for September. I'll try to record me filling the garden beds and planting. Hopefully I can do some more videos and get outside a little more. But follow along on my journey, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.